Alright, time to begin. Mm-hmm. Don't worry now, I know exactly where to find a corrupted crystal comprised of ice spectator. An associate of mine in Gardenia has been studying the effects of one such crystal on living beings. What was with that expression? I thought you'd be pleased to hear this news. This is not another wild dodo chase, I swear you. Ah, what's even better is that this time you need to use the water prop of yours to protect yourself from the standards. Titans. Yep. Hayden's finding suggests it's quite safe. Why, you ask? Let's just say he's gone rude and the UT process has rendered such precautionaries unnecessary. Anyway, do not let me keep you. It's been a pleasure, Delta. Come back and see me sometime, alright? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's Angie made. Alright, so now let's see where I have to go. Gardenia, so just use return. Mm-hmm. Okay, so over this way. Mm-hmm. Okay. Greetings, outside she's Miss Levina. Room. Send inform me of your adventure in Outport. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Though, Professor, as far as I know, no action is taken in the name of science is ever wasteful. To the matter at hand, corrupted crystals possessing the properties you seek could be found in abundance at the standard course following the calamity. Alas, there is no longer the case. And where there is at least one suitable crystal that remains to be found, so precisely where at any given moment it would be more difficult to say. For me to explain, you are familiar with Spriggans, yes? The furry little rascals that are wont to seek out ores in stone. Well, one such creature with an infamous insatiable art has single-handedly devoured every corrupted crystal in the telescope. Fortunately for you, these crystals take an eternity to digest, assuming they can even be digested, and I'm reasonably confident that one still resides within his gut. It's quite fascinating. My theory is that this Giggity first consumed the corrupted crystal when... you couldn't care less, could you? The point is, then Giggity seldom makes his presence felt unless there is a particularly fine fodder to be had. Therefore, we shall require a lure, and are precisely the sort of what you find it impossible to resist. Simply place this true heart. I shall see the origin of it. Unusual name for another occasion. Outside the screen's later, and wait for an opportune moment to pounce. As for what you retrieve the crystal from his gut, I shall leave that to your discretion. Okay. How do I want to go about this? White Wolf Gate. Alright. Yes. Look trap. Oh, no. Close. Now switch to just one of these so they don't attack me. How do I get out of here? Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's just that I don't really have time right now. I've seen your whatever post in this in the Discord. I just haven't really had time. Mm. Just see wait, what? Except go small. What is breathtaking superstition? But supposition was not mistaken. Ugh, and I also see we're reversed to digging through spending financials for guys. We all refer for the deadly guard turd, you know. This thick coating of deadly juice is protecting us from the harmful effects of the crystal. Just as the word pot you looked, you stated. Why so glum? When we finally attuned the corrupted crystal you sought, a one overflowing with earth aspect ether. Calm down. I jest. It is compromised, if I say there. No, worry not. I suppose the joke is in poor taste. Considering your true present were for naught. I'll beg your pardon. I forgot to return the crystal. Oh, there's a message for you from Professor Lambert. Something about a man named Marquis. Apparently, the professor misses the intellectual simulation. Forgive me. I should have written down. And it occurs to me you have yet to ask why you need the crystal. You aren't planning to do anything to try to reflect poorly on me and my research if used for any else. I will press the best for being ignored. I didn't become the first to disgrace people by filling my head with unnecessary information. Mm-hmm. Where do I go put these stuff away? Some stuff away with my retainer. Mm-hmm. Alright. Yeah. Go to here. Now, do you wish to proceed the vessel? Yes. Tourism modification have been completed. Once you bring me that crystal, nothing will stand between us and Garuda. I'll need to run the test, but it looks like this is exactly what we need. Worry not, Dilzo. I'll see that your hard work doesn't go to waste. The Enterprise is already more than a common airship, but mark my words, soon it will become something greater, something extraordinary. Me. This is what I was born to do. Mm-hmm. Our test the device is now functioning in perfect harmony with the crystal, meaning we can leave whenever you're ready. But you must understand, tests can only tell us so much. Until we approach the Howling Eye, until we attempt to breach the barrier itself, I cannot be sure that this will work. I think it's only fair to tell you there is a small but statistically significant chance the crystal could trigger a massive, maybe it's better we remain positive. So I want to thank you for reuniting me with my ship, for trusting me to develop this plan, for everything. You've helped me discover a part of myself I'd forgotten. I am not the man I once was, and I do not know if I ever shall be, but I do know this. One thing, this feels right. My apologies for setting up for an sentiment. I would have waited until last remission, but well, you understand.
There. She's ready.
Ah, she stirs.
Let's
To
go.
Kurthus, and an audience with the Harpy Queen Garuda. Enterprise, engage.
Do 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 do. Oh.
Damn it. I once flew in this airship, and I was not alone. There were adventurers on board. Adventurers like you. Just how long have I worn these damn goggles? Ah, yes, I fancied myself a trendsetter in my younger days. The young prodigy, admired by all, exactly like his father. Born and raised in Garlemald. It was only natural that the precocious young student should become an engineer. Had his father not done the same? Father, when did we stop seeing eye to eye? When did Meteor become your everything and your loved ones cease to matter? You abandoned us all, but he was there for me, Father. There for me when you were not. Though he proved no better in the end. Gaius was just another man, with an all-consuming obsession. And so I ran, left the Empire behind and came to Eorzea, where I built the ironworks.
What? I'm so confused. What's happening? What?
Ah yes, it was then that I first donned these goggles. Eorzea opened my eyes. It was home to so many manner of people, each with their own hopes and dreams. People worth saving, and so I fought beside them. I wanted to prove that my knowledge could serve a nobler purpose. I wanted to prove that there was another way. And it all began that day when I found my new home. I had forgotten how wonderful it was. The wind in your hair, the endless sky. That light. It was you, wasn't it? It's surprising how few people know this, but all pureblood Garleans have a third eye. Perhaps mine helped me recognize you, or perhaps it was just a lucky guess. The Enterprise was made for this. To carry Eorzea's protectors into battle. I am proud to be able to call her my own.
Sid? What exactly do you remember?
Alphinaud, my boy. Sorry to have been such a burden. I remember everything. My name, my people, and my purpose. Everything.
Let's go.
Come, it would be rude to keep Garuda waiting.
Into the storm. Mm-hmm. All of our trails. All this was for this. Make ready, Delta. End is nigh. Be it hers or everyone. Hmm. All right. Who dares intrude upon my sanctuary? Your insolence shall not go unpunished, landwalkers. So persevere. She's huge. As I live and breathe. Over there, look. How much in Cobalt Pro? But why would the Exo bring them here? What come you hither, foolish mortals? Garuda, we've come to put an end to your reign of terror. Hear your blasphemy, my children, these lands would bring me low. You who are bound to claw upon the earth should revere me, for I am the wind. Do not take disguise and slip your defenses. We are bound by nothing, Garuda. Think your plaything gives you strength? They will not help you here, Lanewalker. This is my realm, where none can challenge my supremacy. Struggle though you may, I shall slack the roots and buttons and can open you with entrails. Ha ha ha. Squawk, slay the unfeathered ones. We shall, as an offer to Garuda, they will serve. Leave the Exo to us, Delta. We will keep them distracted while you deal with her. Do not fail, Delta. Remember, you fight for the Skynes, for Azura. Oh, ho, 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 this music. Oh, ho, ho, ho. This worm would die by my own hand. Come then, I shall grant you what you seek. Oh, Have to throw one. Come on. Ooh. Or no. How in the hell's... this is my realm. You have no hope. None. None. Did you truly believe you could defy God, landwalkers? My power is limitless. My children, legion. They have rendered unto me a wealth of crystals. They give sustain me. Their faith empowers me. None save my children will escape the reckoning morals, and those who would use my crystals to waken my rest shall realize the folly of those faith. Then all shall worship none but me, the one true God. Of course, worship. As long as the Ixil keep praying, she will never fall. Then let's stop them. Ugh! Yeah, no harm will come to you, my children. This only begin, landwalkers. All who oppose me shall suffer their defiance. Soon the worms of the forest shall receive my judgment. That's their vermin next. Their walls of stone will not shield them from the tempest. And I'll take vengeance on the sea lice. Their wooden boats cannot outrun the wind. Tremble, wars, for I shall visit you all the time. All shall be mine, all mine. The landlord who dared raise your hand again. You have to be the first to pay for some. Now, with your death, but with your life. You will serve me, landlord, to your last breath. No, no, I claimed you. You should be mine. Who are you? What have you done to me? No mortal should possess power. This is impossible.
Why do you not tremble at my might? Why do you not beg for mercy? Why do you not die? We've done it! Ah! Impossible it is!
Kill you all! Is that all? O Lady of the Vortex, O mighty Garuda. Of all primals, the most terrible, I say again, is that all?
Gaius!
Ah, Sid, my boy, you look well. For one who has forsaken kin and country. I wonder what else you will forsake before the day is done.
What?
What exactly did you hope to accomplish here this day? Well, I shall accomplish far more.
Is that all? Is that all? Insolent mortal! I shall make you suffer! That foul stench! I see now. She has touched you! Very well.
Seven hells, does she still mean to fight?
Our Lord of the Inferno Almighty Ifrit, grant us succor in our hour of need.
Save us, Titan, Lord of Crags! Ah, it hurts us so! The pain! The pain!
What is she? 12 preserve. She cannot mean to.
Oh no.
No. No, this is all wrong.
Stop gawping, boy! We must run!
Surrender yourselves unto me. I would feast upon your ether. None shall stand against the wind.
Bear witness to the glory of the Empire!
This thing.
It is you who will suffer, Garuda. Ancient Alec had ways of dealing with your kind. Now, look on their ultimate weapon, Icon, and despair.
No! No! No!
Magnificent. It exceeds all expectation.
With each primal it consumes, it grows more powerful. A marvel, is it not?
Such is the fate of those who oppose the Empire. There will be no warriors of light to save you this time. If your leaders are as wise as they are reported, they will surrender. Your skills are impressive, but they will not be enough.
"12, have mercy. What chance have we against such an ungodly creation? And who was that armored devil?"
That was Gaius van Balsar, legatus of the 14th Imperial Legion and Supreme Commander of the Garlean invasion force in Eorzea.
Of course. The Black Wolf. How could I not realize? Grandfather mentions him in his journal.
I was never so naive as to think the man would abandon his ambitions. But these developments are beyond my worst expectations. What have you been doing these past 5 years? How could something of this magnitude have escaped the Alliance's attention?
We heard no whispers, saw no signs. In the wake of the calamity, the Empire seized land and built outposts, but that was the extent of their aggression.
Damn it, Gaius. Where in the 7 hells did you find that thing?
It has been a day of unexpected developments, but the fact remains, Garuda is no longer a threat. While I take no comfort in the manner of her downfall, it does mean that we may safely put the matter of the primals to one side, for the time being at least.
Which just leaves the matter of Gaius's new toy.
Indeed. That weapon poses the greatest threat to Eorzea. It must be destroyed. But first, we must needs find out all we can. Let us make for Vesper Bay. We shall rebuild the Scions. All is not yet lost, my friend, for we bear the light, and shall surely lead our people from the darkness.
I was curious what I'd rather have again. Something has been troubling me, Delta. Shortly before the Black Wolf took its center stage when Garuda attempted to claim you as hero, I could have sworn I saw. But I'm sure I was mistaken. In times of great stress, evidence of the eyes have misread even the most inquisitive eyes. Forget I mentioned it. Burden subject, our earlier discussion. We may consider the matter of promise closed until further notice. Nobody's trouble dare summon their god as long as that weapon exists. Truly a more effective deterrent than I could imagine. And it must seem the plot's destruction. Okay. And now just run to the bathroom. Last time we returned to Walking Sands. To leave our headquarters and disrepair any longer would be dishonor in memory of those who fell there. We have been brought to our knees, but we will rebuild and rise once more. No adulthood. To the street reward, I see signs of resistance habitation. Could it be we have trespassers? I may have my imagination. Come, let us proceed in this solar. Wait. Who goes there? Now, Yuta. Is there any way to greet a friend? Alpha and Delta. Sid, wait, is this a dream? No, that I'm aware of. It's been a while, Yuta. I don't believe it. I was sure you'd been... This place has seen better days. Yes, I know. I wasn't actually here when... I was still in talks at Adder's Nest. The first I knew about it was when I came back and saw... Yuta. The church is taking care of the bodies, but they still have the stains. It was hard to know where to start. If you still hadn't been here to help me. Yishitol is here too? Yes, but she's not here right now. She's gone to Uldal to meet a man who might know what happened to the others. Papillon and Mifuna weren't among the dead. According to the church, Yishitol thinks they were taken somewhere. Upon words of the Black Wolf, no doubt. Why would he want them? Because they possess something he desires, knowledge of another power that can be brought to bear against the primal one that God has yet to harness. The Echo. God will be as aware of its existence, as well as its immunity it grants the gifted to primal's influence. Powerful though his alien weapon may be, he will doubtless desire such protection. He means to use Milfuna to gain an understanding of the Echo. None of which explains how the Empire came to know of this location to walk his hands in the first place. No matter, the Empire has shown his hand, and now we must act. It is up to us to rebuild its guns and save Azura. Can I count on you, Yuta? What? Oh yes, of course. Whatever you need. A good decision next moves upon Yishitol's return. For now, I say we rest.
Hear, feel, think.
What?
Bringer of light, brave gatherer of the crystals, thy soul burneth bright. I am Hydaelyn, all made one. Hearken unto me now, for the darkness doth begin to spread. Wear thee the bearer of the crimson brand, for he is the avatar of shadow, whom death attendeth always. The crystals shall be thy salvation, thy blade and shield both. Steel thyself, for at the appointed hour thou shalt stare into the heart of darkness. Go with caution, my child, but fear not, for I am ever with thee.
Who's tall? Builds I see Alpha and Safe and Sid? That we five should meet each other, thus defy simple explanation. Is that the benevolent hand of Master Louis guides us still? He will not see us undone easily. Not now when the need is so great. I know where Muffin and the others are being held. Where? An Imperial stronghold in the heart of Mor Dona, Castrium Sentry. Sea allies will be no small undertaking. Even under normal sense, breaching the defense of Imperial Covenant would be a highly dangerous proposition. But now that Castrium Sentry has its prisoners with Roman Guardians deemed valuable, we may be confident that they have taken additional measures to ensure the stronghold's security. In order to free our friends, we will require efficient strategy, and we will need a formally effective strategy. We require intelligence. I believe I know a man who will assist us in this. Lord Porting of the House Durndor is stationed in the observatory in Corthius. Let us go to him and beseech his aid. Good. But since I'm here, I might as well do that. The one who's unmasked heroics, the heretic numbers, to what do I owe the pleasure of your company? Remember such what you told? But of course, Lord Dermot confided me that you were a scout sent down. Uninterested. Have you Imperials? They hold several or number when we intend to free. Any information you can provide we greatly appreciate it. I see. That might explain our scouts' reports. They observed 4 prisoners being led to Castle Hiram Reuben, an Elven man, and 2 Lawfells, 1 male and 1 female. It's them. Malvina, Oregoner, Paplimo, and Tataru. If this game also is of use to you, you may instruct about a more recent incident. Incident? An Imperial ship made an emergency landing here in Cortez not long ago. 2 men believed to be prisoners, Rowan and Leffel, were seen fleeing the craft. What did you say? Leffel, Mr. Graham. Neither wore Imperial dress, and they both seemed to decline to wait for rescue. Hence, estimated they were prisoners. Well, I'll be damned. It's Biggs and Wedge. Those 2 rascals to escape. We must find them, Delta, and soon. The Imperials will not rest until they're captured or killed. If Biggs were given a choice, I figure he'd take the latter. Freeing those held will require substantial planning, purchase, and such endeavor, they'll emit some slight delay. The matter of escape is by contrast will not. Shortly after prisoners vacated their ship, our scouts removed Imperials troops setting off the pursuit. It's like a matter of time before they catch them. If you wish to see your comrades in, you best act now. Is the just like the Garland Scarfellow Scott's prisoners. It almost uncertain the echo. It is reasonable to assume that they will not be executed until time such study is complete. Because of which are not Scans, nor do they know aught about the echo. As Lord President said, we prove our only chance to rescue him is if we seize it. Thank you, everyone. When you want to look at this. Battle preparations are almost complete, my lord. There stands the accumulation of 5 long years of insane work, but all our hurts will be vindicated when the Empire's vision becomes reality. Alas, we have the power to purge this land of its false gods, which shall give the ignorant children of Azura the security and stability so desperately crave, and when their spineless leaders have so palpably failed to provide. As you say, well, rest assured, our engineers will not rest until the weapon is fully armed and operational. Barton, you depart for Castromaus at midnight. You will command the western front in Velberd. The Azorans will attempt to interfere with our plans. You see, they do not. My lord, if this be your will, I shall carry it out to Massavili. I live only to serve the Empire. Yes, forget my imprudence, but is it proper to give command of half our forces to us? I've given you nothing, Perfectus. You have earned it. That will be all. Dismissed. Yes, my lord. My quarters, 1 hour. Alright, now before we do this, let's go. Get this out of the way. Oh, yep. You, yeah. Simon Delta, a message arrived from mine Diane a moment ago. Much to my astonishment, he would trade words with us and bids to meet him at Boulder Downs. As to his true intention, I cannot say. It may well be a trap, but we must go nonetheless. I trust you can count upon your company. Alright. Mm. 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 Waiting. Greetings, Master. Has been too long. As I end this all at once, you know that each second the eye passes outside Ishgard's walls brings us closer to a repeat of the tragedy of 20 summers past. Surrender yourself in the eye and return with me to Ishgard before it's too late. Ah, but it's already too late, Master, for you see Nigodam has already awakened. What? Hear me, Master, you have mistaken the cause of the dragon's return. The eye is not to blame. A premonition came to me by virtue of the dragon within, warning me that the great worm would soon rouse. When I see slumber, Nigel will seethe with irreversible rancor for the wound of 20 years ago. The rancor will send him flying a speeding arrow to Ishgard, whereupon the death and devastation will assure. But there is a possible solution. Were the eye taken to a remote land far from the Holy See, and only then could destruction be averted and the lives of innocent Ishgardans be spared. You mean to make a bait of this? Nay, there's more to this than you let on. You seek vengeance for now. To me, the two are one and the same. You know my past better than any else. It was for no other reason than to avenge my family that I became a dragoon. Dragons long outlive men, and do not soon forget the wrongs done to them. With a grudge they harbor burns as fire in their hearts, over time swelling to unquenchable inferno. You need only look back at history and see Niganor draw stronger with each awakening. When last he darkened our skies, the great worm came within a hair's breadth of laying waste to Ishgard. Not short of death, but will prevent him from completing his mission. When next he wakes, Noah took everything from me, now I shall take everything from him, even if it means my life. The eye works in ways men ill comprehend, but this much is plain. In choosing two Azure dragons in one direction, it means for us to join together, Commons. Avenger, you are my revolution. Now I ask you to lend me your power, I, the power of the dragon. In the long and proud history of Guard, never before have two Azure dragons risen in the same era to fight as one. This is our best day, our chance to grant and send the great worm to eternal slumber. Behold my armor. This is dragon mail, forged in the lifeblood of dragons. As blood calls to blood, so does the armor call to dragon, within redoubling the wearer's strength. Thereby, you realize your potential as a dragon. You need to clad yourself the same. Clad, so you will inherit techniques passed from Azure Dragon to Azure Dragon, down through generations. Then, and only then, will your training be complete. But first, you must win the Dragon Rail, as I and Sir Albot did before, by proving yourself worthy of the ultimate child of Azure, a series of battles so harrowing to send unworthy to an early demise. Master, once the Avenger acquires the armor, pray see that she learns to harness the power of the dragon at full. Listen, wait! Save your worries. I do not mean to make myself easy prey for dragons. I take my leave of you. He's saying, "Forgive me. As even thought, now that I required armor, I wish I spoke. At first, I was intention to bequeath my own armor to you. I am an Azure Dragon no longer, as part is wasted on me. It would be simple enough to hand over complete your training right here and now." But as Lyson said, the Dragon armor is no ordinary set of mail. Its strength derives from dragon blood whence it came. The blood's power resonates with the soul of the wearer. Though I can no longer draw upon my own armor's power, its bond to me was forged years ago. Were I to bestow on you, I fear it would offer but a schedule of protection it afforded me in my bygone days. I asked him, is right. You must claim your armor as he did, and before you. You must complete trials of Azure. Then powers of the dragon blood will be yours and yours alone. Dog's Belly will be your final test begins. I shall dispatch Sir Brismont there. Seek him out upon your arrival. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, no! Oh no, 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 no. I fell down. Do, 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 do. Hmm? Everyone's strong since the last adventure, but you pale on comparison doing the Zero Fear Bars. It would prove me wrong. Let Lance do the talking. Come on. Once again, adventure, you prove yourself worthy beyond my expectations. Take this, but know that your trial has only just begun. Next turn lies in the chamber beyond. Sir Histone waits you there. Your foreigner will don the dragon armor, then proves us you will not do it dishonor. Farewell said that I has chosen you. No pure he speaks true. The armor is yours. Wear it with pride and honor. Your trial is not complete. Reform. Many before you have made it this far, only to fall, not to fall out of challenge. Do not let overconfidence be your downfall. Now you made it so far. Very well. Prove yourself worthy of the Zur, or die in the effort. You demonstrated your powers beyond doubt. Aye, there's no Edge Guardian who can say you're right to don the armor dragon. I shall send word ahead to Sir Alberg that you pass the trials. It is he who will present you the fourth piece of armor and complete your training. Go now, my fellow dragoon, and deliver this land from the great worm's wrath. Do Mr. Bursman, you perform impressively. Yes, I stand more convinced than ever. They were the ones standing alone. Yet be warned, one last trial awaits you. You will face the trial in presence not of knights, but of ghosts. Make your way towards the steel vigil, and seek out the gravestones north and west of the structure. Take with you this flute, and be sure to blow a single strong note. A visitor shall soon arrive. Entertain your guest, and should he leave behind a present, return to me here. Well, To go all the way back. Present before me because you've seen a visitor. Have you aught to show you for your deed? Skullgrow, an old warrior of the Dragon Horde, it said that in the ages past he could bring down a castle with a single breath. His strength has dwindled since those days, but a dragon past his prime is formidable nonetheless. In slaying him, you have proved yourself worthy of this. You now possess 4 pieces of armor, that Einstein and myself and our forebears did wear. While you doubtless wonder what about the 5th, I can tell you only that it's not mine to give. Fear not, however, your triumphs and trials against the dragons of the Horde. Give evidence that Draken blood now resonates with you. Yes, you stand before me prepared for your ultimate challenge, as any could be. And yet, before we proceed, I would hear it from your own lips. The Great Worm's power. This tough legend. Have you ever truly resolved your fight to best battle the risk your own life to deliver a foreign land from the clutches of its ancient foe? When you are certain that your mind is settled, return and speak to me. Hmm. This is me. Mm-hmm. Sure, might as well do this. If you would join your strength with nonsense and guard might be free from the rage of the great worm forevermore, then I shall honor my promise. You have full use of your powers by the time we are done. Before we begin, there is something I must confess. You will recall my tale of the battle with Nugget on the 20 years, and how the power of the dragon left me on account of the injuries I sustained. But there was untruth. The power did not abandon it. It was I who abandoned it. Being derived from our mortal enemies, the power of the Zord dragon is a double-edged sword. Even as it lends us strength, we need to smite dragons. It hence our communion with the creatures rending our minds more susceptible to destruction than ordinary men. Even as I burn my lance in Nugget's flesh, our gaze is locked, and my eyes met then with a look that would fair impale a man. In an instant I found myself assailed by a torrent of emotions not my own. Sorrow, rancor, pity. They threatened to drown the man and me and leave behind a dragon. Fearing that might turn true, I chose to purge myself with the power that I had bestowed upon me. thus regaining lucidity and is able to roar out the grievously wounded Nago. Alas, countless of my brethren rushed remained, as if to mock me. They fell upon Farewell with vengeance. Bereft of my power, it was all I could do to save but one child. Nearly a soul knows it's not even nonsense, but I can keep him in the dark no longer. At last, Unazid said protecting Nishgard was to exact revenge upon Nigadon as one of them. The frame of fear may lead to Zon. Desire to protect and desire to avenge are opposed and forced to ill reconciled. Worse, latter serves only to cloud his self. When I was an enemy, I intend to confess to all. Though it means the loss of his good opinion, the outcome of coming battle in the very life may well depend on his readiness to relinquish his powers. Never allow yourself to forget the origin of your strength. Ever does the dragon lurk beyond your eyes, biding its time ready to claim you for its own. Outless conviction, you find yourself viceless clutches. So forewarned, let us return to our prison of art. If our assassin was that I would part you to think that was the mark you had chosen for a dragon. If you know the truth, however, the knowledge is not within my power to so. Now you must claim the drink much as you claim the fourth piece of your armor to bear. By proving yourself in battle with the dragons whose power you when unite with your own. I entrust you with the flute once more. Take it southwest of Providence Point, and blow a single note. By locking wills with your adversary and Vrillin, you will prove yourself the word of the champion. The cause which your lance has sworn, the dragon within you and you shall awaken. Here's the thing. It's a P, so I'm gonna do that. BRB. I'm back. Now to find out the place. Unless does it expect me to somehow get up there? I think it does. Oh no. But how? Okay, no, there must be a way to get up there on top of there, but how? Oh, do I have to go, dang it, I have to go all the way around, don't I? This looks like the right way. Oops. It seems to try to take preparing the engagement unfavorably. But this place is a woman does what you return as dragged. There is no more for me to teach you. From here on, the battle is yours and yours alone. You might recall me saying the fifth and final piece of the dragon was not mine. However, that is not how I could guide you in the direction of what you seek. That said, I have my reservations. The sheer power of the dragon house within is such a great many of your observers, myself including them, have proven how hopelessly incapable of wield. But I do not doubt, I see. I, with yours weaken the strength forever eluded the likes of me. If you are not worthy of an armor, then I know not. Yeah. Remember, Delta, you will heed well. Your goal is the Lord among his kind. Outlast in complete conviction, and you will surely fall under his stall. For you can master your foe, you must master yourself. Hone your lance arm until you can bear no further honing, and then present yourself to me. When the time comes, I will tell you what you need to know. I look forward to our next meeting, my young dragon. Hmm? Hmm? Now we can go. Now I'm gonna go do back to the MSQ. What's this? A dungeon. I don't know. We'll do this first. Press here is to recalling their activity along Albaltha's spine. Only this Eleanor being acquitted with Yustal. Now the report of the Imperial ship emergency landing came with us by way of dismal dark hole suited to us. Our man stationed at entrance to the night named Brother. He may be able to tell you more. So as to anticipate your mission, I shall furnish you with a letter of introduction. I pray that you'll soon be reunited with your comrades. May the Fury grant you strength. Then before Desmond Dark Hall, the subterranean force excavated by the great Ishgardian house of the same. None but authorized personnel may enter. A letter from Lord President. So you found about the Imperial ship. According to our scouts, the vessel had scarce touched the ground when the pair of men captives, by all accounts, burst through them and bolted. Imperial soldiers have since been sighted in the area, seeking to recapture them. Well, the captives are likely to be your friends. Nonetheless, pray that you have yet to step ahead of their pursuits. The emergency land report took place near their Arm Vale, situated south of the west of here. As such, you take a search there. Seek out a knight named Hermos, and he should be able to assist you. Mount Guide. Summon. Your ship, I saw it approach land with my two eyes. I assumed the land site, arriving just in time to see the vessel take to the skies again, but not for it to display to so much troops. Gruff orders were being barked, and there was an air cluster at the time. There were prisoners aboard the airship, it seems, and they seized the opportunity to flee when the vessel was forced to land. The Garlands who were deployed formed search parties and proceeded to scour the ruins in order to alert our first to return to my post. To find evidence that someone had been here months before, they tried the door in no avail and decided to go elsewhere. I'll mark 2 sets of horns, one large, one small. If you search there, perhaps you'll be able to follow the prints to their owners. Let's go home. Oh, please don't eat me. I'm not there. It's all skin and bones underneath, sir. Gas desolate, thank goodness you're here. It's been awful. The groans were snapping at our heels like 100 packed wolves. I was so hell's bent on being that I almost ran headlong into monsters giving mouth thrice. And when I finally found cover, it hit me how cold and hungry I was. Riggs, he isn't here. He went off in a different direction to lure pursuers away. It's me, Sid. Have you had any success? Checked on Wedge? That's wonderful news. Now what of Briggs? I see. Well, it's hardly surprised me the big fellow went off as he did. For all the tongue latching he gives Wedge, he always taken care of him. I scouted around Dark Harbor, but nothing to show for any race. We know for a fact Briggs headed west. With both Yuta and Neutral helping out, I'm sure we'll turn up soon. And then I'll make my way over to possession while keeping an eye out for Briggs. If memory serves, there should be an Ishgardian fortification not far from your west. Monument Tower, I believe it's called. Let's meet there. There, I hope. Was that Master Lon you spoke with? After 5 years. Thank goodness he's alive. I'm feeling better now, Tozu. Let's go to Monument Tower and wait for the chief to arrive. Hey, what brings you to the frozen corner of the realm? Oh, I assume your companion has caught chill. Come and warm yourself by the fire. I will bring you a hot broth. How are you feeling? Stay there as long as you need. The same goes for friend. Tis plain you had a hard journey ahead of you. You must rest while you can. How you doing, Oneko? Mm-hmm. Hmm. I'm guessing you were up late from the raid thing. Mm-hmm. Oh, fine now. Thanks to you, but I can't bear to think Riz is still alone in the cold with garlands on his heels. He lured the enemy away from my stick and now he's suffering for it. I hate to rely on you again, but do you think you could search for Biggs? I don't slice the notion where he might be at the moment, but maybe the people have seen something. Just the same matter as your companion? I'm sorry, I don't think I can. Let me think of it. I'm not raised you horizontally, but there is a cave situated a short distance south. We call it the First Gates, and it may be worthwhile to investigate. I make this suggestion only because your friend seems like a selfless sort rather than drawing the enemy to the tower may have elected to pass us by. Be a fight. Thing. Were you able to learn? Not in this area. Well, since I seen as he was trying to lure guns away from me, but where in this vastest snow and ice could he be? Can't give up, Delta. We must find base before he succumbs to the cold or is recaptured. There must be someone in this tower who can help us, even if it's only to tell us where else to look. Ask them for me. Ask anyone to listen, and hurry. Biggest chance of survival goes slimmer at the moment. Friend, lost ones. If he's not been found in the near Darkhold, it is possible he made for White Brim. To reach it, one must travel through Autumn Pass, southeast here, which lies to northeast here. I'll make no guarantees search will bear fruit is surely better than worrying in Alice. I wish you luck. Oh, one more thing. Do tread warily when climbing the stairs here. Not a moon ago, I nearly broke my neck and slipped and took a tumble. I'm levitating. I'm walking on air. Ha ha. Look. Flying panda. Let's go. Orders will take you back, dead or alive. Which will it be, engineer? Why don't you come and find out, Tinhead? Oh, that's well you heard. The situation is grave. Breeze is in a bad way. We need to do something right now. Yeah, that's right. He'll perish if we delay. With me! No! You killed them all! I'm sorry, you're gonna be the one that's dead, not us. Oh crap, there's more things? Oh no. Oh crap, oh no, there's so many! Hold on. I sort of... I sort of... Finally... You did it. My thanks. Another moment, and I would have. He has been in the cold too long. We must shelter him. Monument Tower, you say? Very well, Yuta and I shall bear him with all haste. We will be so happy to see Briggs and Reg again. Oh, I love reunions. It should be the question I had was in the Discord I sent you the message in the Discord about the question. I think you have to go back a little bit though. You might have to scroll up in our messages, but you should see it. Mount. Oh, come on. Oh, yay. Can you just send me a link to it message me a link to it in Discord, just so it's easier for me to get to? No, 40 more minutes. Because my dad's out, so I gotta take care of my cat. So I have to go over to my dad's for a little while to take care of the cat. Give him snuggles and foods. I gotta thank you enough, Delta, and the same goes for the rest of you. Thank you all so much. Oh, don't mention it. We're family, are we not? Well, yes, I didn't think I'd ever see him again. I owe a lot of you my life. And you saved wedges too, Delta. I'm losing count of how many times I owe you. Yeah. Fidge, Wes, God, it's good to see you two again. Thief, it's you. It's really you. In our hearts, we knew you were still alive, but to finally see you again in the flesh. When Alfred told me of the raid on Walking Sands, I feared the worst would happen. The enemy struck in the area where, and we didn't stand a chance. Wedge and I were in the workshop when they came. Before we knew what happened, the Imperials had us at gunpoint. It must have been awful. There's one thing I don't understand, though. How did the Garlands get there so fast? I mean, the Immortal Flames should have seen them coming, right? I myself asked the same question that day when I returned to the carnage at Walking Sands. I noted nothing amiss in the horizon. Nothing at all. It's just the passing Imperial force. From this, I concluded that the Garlands came neither by land nor air. Nay, they were born there by no teleportation magics. Magics of the kinds used by the Askians. Carry on. We were bound and blindfolded and bundled into cargo bay awaiting airship. I can't really say how long we were aboard, but by the time it came for us to disembark, we found ourselves in the midst of Imperial stronghold, Castrum Sentry. Upon arrival, we were marched off to the main complex. Briggs and I were thrown into entertainment cell together, while Mifuna and the others were taken elsewhere. That was the last we've heard of them. Castrum Sentry. What happened next? Well, we were held in hostage for what felt like years, but it was probably moons, or maybe only weeks. And then, without warning, the Imperials collected the Paros and put us on another vessel, which we found out was bound for Garland. Much to our dread, we knew that if we were taken back there, we weren't like to leave again. So slow as our sabotage the ship's altitude control and thereby forced emergency landing. And in the midst of the ensuing chaos, we managed to slip our captors. The rest, as they say, is history. I didn't know better. It's called title like this. Or sabotaging the altitude controls on airborne vessel. That will have been Briggs' handiwork. And as not, you always useful in tight spot, my friend. Delta, thank you for returning my dear assistance to me. It would seem I owe you yet another debt of gratitude. There's so many questions in my mind, but the answers can wait. Muffin and the others still want for rescue. Alright, a lot of you. Garland Armworks is back in business. Let's go and give the Imperials what for. Hurrah! Thank you. Briggs and we were just safe with us again. Now we must find a way to investigate Muffin and the others. God knows what's kept them waiting too long already. Based on what we've learned, it's believed safe to say they're being held in Castrum Sentry. So let us convene at Revenant's Toll in Mordana. This is a good place as any to prepare in the bit. Better than most, the road leading east to south will get you there. When we arrive, let us seek the advice of local adventurers. We're bound to learn a thing too that will benefit our mission. Yes. I have no idea what direction to go. Oh, right here. Well, I just had to zoom in a little. Do, do, do. Whoa. A lot different. First up. Okay. All right, let's see. talk to here. Wait, actually go to Chocobo Keep first. Well, that traveler, am I interested in Chocobo Portal? Do not tell me this, blah blah blah. Yes, yes, yes. Same thing as always. Well, my friend, what brings you to Rowan's Toll? Did you see that right? Your friends are being held captive them at Severn and you want to rescue? I don't mean to discourage you, but that might prove difficult. The strong has been hiding and learned with armed patrols seen around the perimeter around the clock. Not even a fly could get within 100 yalms of the walls undetected. If the guards were alerted to our coming, we cannot know what they will do until Infuna and the others. We must act with the greatest Aye. It has to be good old-fashioned infiltration. Both security tight, how are we going to smuggle ourselves in? Why have a mind to walk through the front door? Huh? The front door. We destroy ourselves and prevent much rain. Since we need a few sets of Imperial uniforms and a suit of magic armor and impeccable timing. That's the bold strategy, but it might just work. Where we are, there's certainly no shortage of opportunities to borrow the equipment. Well, those Imperial bastards, they won't suspect that we salvage the Zorians would think to use their technology. Then it's settled. If you're determined to go ahead with this, or I can speak with Galman. The fellow's got a personal grudge against Damhar and happens to know a deal lot about Castrum Sentry besides. I have no doubt he will want to be of aid. You and I shall go reconnoiter activity at Stronghold. I would not do if something were to befall our comrades before we had the chance to act. Come join us when you're ready. Delta, let's do this. Sometimes I wonder, Yuta, are there ever times when you're not enthused? Nothing, I'm not enthused. You sure? And you're beginning to remind me of I forgot what are you? Well, you found him, whoever you are. Hey, you're looking for to get inside yours and you need my help. Hey, someone tells me we're gonna get along just fine. Goes just if I go out this way, well, yep. Level up. Yeah. Wait, now that I'm level 50, does that mean it will let me buy a room in the guild house, not in the free company house? What? What? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Yeah, I'm gonna see if it will let me travel, teleport. Purchase private chambers. Yes. Yay. It's empty. Now I need now I guess I can start collecting furniture. How do I do it? Do I Oh. I see. Yeah. Anything in the chat. So what do I do with this now? How do I... Is there settings or something where I go? Oh, is it in housing? Oh. Is this where it is? Oh. They're asking what kind of furniture I want. I don't even know yet. I don't really know what stuff looks like. Later, if you have time, can you like just teach me about like how this works? Okay. Yeah, because I have 20 minutes, so Oh, yeah, but what kinds are there? Uh, I don't know what kind I want. Well, then, yeah, probably the small ones then, since I have limited space. Yeah, definitely do the small one then, because that way I have more space. Is this where stuff goes? Mm-hmm. Is this how I view stuff in housing? Oh, is this? Oh, this lets me just see everything. Like this. Anything else? Yeah, I want this bed. This one's cute. Lighting. Plants. What is this? Oh, this one looks nice. Interactive. Benches. Mm-hmm. Summoning bell. What do you mean I can't let it float? What does this do? Okay. Tables. There's a lot of tables. Flock. Plants. Interactive. Okay, that's huge. Can I actually in there? Aquarium. Assuming these flower pots will let me actually grow stuff. Hmm. Oh, they asked they asked if I want anything else. Mm. Oh, that looks nice. Mhm. Oh, there's so many stuff. Hmm. Do-do, do-do, do-do. All right, the private chambers. Do- There's emote wave. Mhm. Right, that's placed. Right, yeah, I guess I might as well just finish here. I'm gonna keep the game open though. Oh, the ventures are done. Oh, no, I don't need a bell in here because you have the bells in the house. So, just minimize this for now. And then go here, here. Raid channel. Do this. Let's see. Mm, let's see. Hmm. Bye bye. See you laters.